Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, JOLAS Tees. I am Aretha, the creative mind behind the JOLAS brand. And today we're going to be creating a simple do-it-yourself project right here in the Cricut design space. I am super excited to get into this project. Before we get started, I have one question. Well, maybe it's a two-part question. Are you one of those crafters who like to use ready-made designs, or are you one of those crafters who like to build your designs from start to finish? Let me know in the comments. All right, I would love to hear how you create your wonderful t-shirt designs. So yeah, before we get started, if you hear some music in the background, I love to listen to music. I happen to be listening to some soft jazz right on from the Pandora app. I don't own the rights to that. And if you hear the little pitter patter of paws walking around, that's my Shelby. She loves to hang out with me when I'm doing crafts. So I will be showing you how to create a Team Jesus t-shirt right here in the Cricut Access. I'll be share my screen with you in just a little bit. Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for watching this video and hanging out with me for a minute. All right, so give me just a second and I will share my screen. Get ready.
Okay, so let's hop into the Cricut design space. Okay, so you're going to go here to your projects, right? Let me see where my projects are. You click this over here in the left corner. hmm It says My Stuff. Now, I normally, because this is part of my Made for Monday motivational lives that I have live on my YouTube channel every Monday at 8:15. So please stop by and check us out. I'm going to create it in this folder. You, because I've already created this folder, I'm going to hit customize. This is a project I worked on a few weeks ago, so I'm going to hide these. And the easiest way to hide them is you highlight. If you're familiar with the Cricut design space, you highlight the item. Over here on this panel, there's an eye. You click it and it hides it. Now, I'm part of the Cricut Access. Okay? So you go over here in images. There's like a helium balloon type figure. You click images. You go up here in the search where it says and it will drop down recent searches. If you can see this, I hope you can see this well. And because I had researched it prior to this video, so here it says Team Jesus. I click on it, and this is the one. And you guys let me know, because I could create any one I want. Here's one. But that's not the look I'm going for, because I wanted that varsity look. I'm going for this one. But if you notice in the Cricut Access, I'm gonna hide that one. You have options. You have one here, Team Jesus. Select the arrow so you can see it big. And this is one design that's already ready to go design. This isn't the one I'm going to use, so I'm simply going to hit delete on my keyboard and get rid of it and bring back in the design I want. Now you notice here at the top, the width is 19. I highlighted for you. I went ahead and highlighted it for you. It said 19. When I'm making my designs, I use anywhere from 9.5 to 10.5, and sometimes I go as large as 11 depending on how big I want. In this case, because I want it to be really big across the chest, I'm going to scale it down at 11 in width. You can use the arrows if you want and it'll scale it down that way, or you can highlight the numbers in the width box, type 11 and hit enter, and this is what it looks like. Now let me show you a really quick trick. Well, not really a trick. If you've used the Cricut Design Space, you know that they have those already built-in templates. So over here in your left-hand panel, just under home and just under canvas, you will see templates. I'm going to click the t-shirt template. It'll give you sizes. I'm going to be wearing this shirt for myself personally, so I take anywhere from a medium to a large because I like to wear them a bit oversized. So I selected large, and you can drop it. It gives you a guide. You can drop it here within, and it'll give you an idea of what it will look like. You can increase the size of the screen so you can get a better look at it. There you go. Just like that. So I think I'm going to go with the size 11. All right. Now, when you're ready, it's that simple. You don't have to do anything. You can scale it up or down. It depends on how big you want your image on the front of your t-shirt. Now, I'm going to click make. It brings it to the project over to the canvas. That's step 2. Now, that's step 3 because I've already adjusted the size. That was step 2. Step 3 is to drop it in on the canvas for cutting. Now, don't forget to mirror. It's very important that you mirror when using iron-on vinyl. Otherwise, we'll be repping SUSES We'll be repping it backwards instead of Team Jesus, and that's not quite the statement that I'm going for. And so you toggle mirror on down here in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. You hit continue. And you notice my machine is not available because I did not turn the machine on. I'm going to just simply move over and select and hit the on switch, so the Bluetooth will pick it up. You can hear the machine starting up in the background. Okay, just a second, and I'll try again, and it should pick up the Bluetooth over the Wi-Fi. You hit continue and it's ready. Base material is set at Vinyl Plus. I like to use the Vinyl Plus setting because it gives it a good, precise cut. Okay.
All right, my beautiful people. So there is the indicator saying it is ready to cut. And because this is a simple ready-made project, it should only take about 2 minutes to cut. And if you're new to the Cricut Design Space, I love this the Cricut Design Space. Is so friendly, it's easy to use, and you can get a lot done in the Cricut Design Space. So it's going to cut, and then I will show you how to tweed press it on, and it is ready to go. Do you see my Cricut guy? Say hello to everyone. This is the process. I hope you guys are doing well. Don't forget to check us out on our website at www.jolastees.com. Support us. Join the movement Made for Mondays. We're here every single Monday on our YouTube channel, JOLAS Tees at 8:15. We're live talking with me, answering questions, and encouraging and supporting each other as a community. Okay, I won't record the entire part of this cut. I'll come back and show you the next step in tweeting. So we're done cutting, guys. Now you want to make sure that you save your project so that you can go back and use it later. As you can see, I jump started and tweeted the Jesus section. So this is really easy. You basically, all you're doing is tweeting the section that you don't want to show on the shirt. That's all you're doing, guys. You find the portion of the vinyl that you do not want. And I have this tweeting tool. I've had it since I've been a proud Cricut owner. It's a few years ago. Well, let's say more like 5 years. So yeah, this project is almost finished. It's a really simple t-shirt. I'm going to put it on a black 100% cotton, Gildan cotton. Let me grab the t-shirt and show you. I bought this one at Walmart. It's 100% cotton, and I told you before I normally would wear a medium or a large. I'm going to take a medium. It's a heavy cotton adult classic loose comfort black, and I just know this blue is going to pop so well on this t-shirt. So yeah, you want to just take off the portions that, and remember when you are pressing on your vinyl, be sure to press the moisture out about 8 seconds before you press the vinyl on. So let's get this tweeted. So there's an open window around the frame of each letter, and it's gonna look like that. I absolutely love this varsity look, and it's simple. You can actually be a bit more creative if you like and add more decals or other details. Let me know in the comment, and don't forget to put it in the comment if you're one of these crafters who love to use ready to go decals. I call them decals, or images, or whatever you're pressing. If you're one of those crafters, let me know in the comment. Or do you like to build yours from scratch? And it just depends on what you're doing, to be honest, because sometimes things like this ready-made are easy, and then there are times where you just have to build an image from scratch, especially if it's a custom order like I do. I do a lot of custom orders for clients with specific details. All right, so I think there's a little, don't forget to take those little windows out. You see that? I almost forgot. And you would mistake it, would by mistake add them to your t-shirt, and you wouldn't want to do that. And yeah, it's that simple. Team Jesus. So let's get this Team Jesus t-shirt finished. So we're going to set our, what do you call this? I just lost my thought. Our heat press. I don't know what type of heat press you guys are using, but I'm using a to say heat press. I've had it for a while, so we're going to set it at 320 degrees, and we're going to press the decal on there, and we're good to go. So give me a second. I'm going to turn my camera around and show you my heat press. There's my heat press here. I'll go a little closer so you can see it. Yep. And it is well, that's the timer. And when you let down the hood, the timer comes on, but I'm setting it at 320, and it's called a Tsay. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah. So we're gonna get this going, and yeah, our Team Jesus t-shirt will be a wrap in just a little bit.
I mentioned earlier in the video, if you want to add more to your design, like for instance, this is a personal Team Jesus t-shirt for me. I'm going to add the number 7 on the back. That represents the number of completion. So I'm going to do the same thing, go into the images section over here in the Cricut design space. I typed in varsity number 7. I look for the 7 that I like the most, and the first one that stood out to me was this one. And yeah, I want to increase the size, so I'm going to show you a quick little trick in order, because this one does not have the option for me to do it in layers. I want the outline of this number 7 to be white, and the inside of the number 7 to be the same color electric blue on the front of the T. So what I'm going to do is increase the size. You go here in height. I want it to be about 10 inches tall. I simply type 10, hit enter, and you do this. Now, in order for me to get that the white outline effect, here's a quick little trick you can do. You go here, you click offset up here at the top, you click offset, have it set at 0, because if you go any bigger, it's going to go, you notice here how it's, oh, I'm sorry. If you go any larger than 0, you see how if I move it over, it increases. And you also have the option in this space to do curve or straight. In this case, I want straight edges because the 7 is a straight edge number. So now I'm going to go back here in the distance around the number 7. I'm going to type 0. It's going to set at the exact size I want. You hit apply. Now you notice it changed colors. It's kind of gray. So here I have 2 7s now, or I could have simply duplicated it, but I just wanted to show you that Cricut does have the option of giving you an offset for those of you who like to put extra like borders around your design. Or you could have just done this. I can delete this, or you could have simply select the double box and duplicate it. It's the same. It's going to be the same. You can highlight them, align to center horizontally, and they're both the exact same. So I'm going to use one of these as a white border. So I'm going to change one of this white, and the other one black. So the look I'm going to be achieving is when I send these to the cutter, it's going to cut the entire 7s out. One will be white and one will be black. But I'm only going to use the inside of this this one as the blue background, and I'm going to use this outline, only the border for white. You'll see. I'll come back here in just a little bit and show you the look I'm going for. You're going to hit make. You're going to have 2 different canvases because Cricut thinks that you're cutting one blue and one black and one blue. Now, to avoid that, cancel, and let's change both of these to black. And you will have the option of choosing any color you like, any vinyl color you like, because you know to put the exact color vinyl you want. So I'm going to hit make. It should show on both. Oh, because they're big. So my my mat to 12 by 24, which is the long mat. Notice here how it changes. It places both of them on the mat, so that way I don't have to worry about cutting twice. I'm going to cut on the same mat because it gives me enough length to put both of them on the cutting board. Remember to mirror, otherwise your 7 will show up backwards on your shirt. Remember to mirror. Okay, and I'm going to send this to the cutter, as you saw earlier in the video when I sent the Team Jesus. I'm not going to record this process. I showed you the process earlier in the video.
Okay, guys, so I have cut out the 7s. So remember, I'm going to be using an electric blue for the back part. And as always, you just pull off the portion that you do not want to show on. Let me turn this light on so you can see it a little bit better. You pull out the portion that you do not want. In this case, for the electric blue color, I'm going to only use the inner part of, let's see if I can get this number 7 out. Okay, yeah, there it is. So I start with taking the outer portion off. I take this part off. And if you notice, I am wearing one of our JOLAS Tees t-shirts. If you want to support me, go to our website at jolastees.com and you can fill up your cart. Yeah, we would greatly appreciate the support. We are all about motivating and lifting each other up on this channel. And we also go live again. I'm just a quick reminder on Monday. Be sure to check us out Monday at 8:15, wherever you are watching from. We're right here in Houston, Texas. So we would be tuning in. I mean, we will be logging in at 8:15 Central Standard Time. So yeah, and when you come in, let us know where you are watching from. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get these done, and I'll show you in just a bit how to apply them to the back of the shirt. Here's the finished Team Jesus, yay! And we also have our label, the JOLAS T label on there. I'm gonna turn it around so you can see the back, and we have the number 7 big and bold. I showed you in the video how to get this outline there. And then there's another simple way of doing this also. I'll do another video when I'm doing a different project. But yeah, I'm really pleased about this shirt. If you like this shirt, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to put in the comments, do you like these pre-made, already ready to go decals like this, or the ones that you create from scratch? And yeah, so be sure to check us out on Monday. And if you're Team Jesus, let us know. We can get you one of these right away. Message me here. And yeah, thank you for your support. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. We'll see you on Monday for Motivational Lives. with me, Riri. Okay. Bye. Talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend. All right. Bye.